Greetings, Marshal.
Great piece of flying back there.
It is a pleasure to serving.
Docking with the Marine ship looked tricky too.
A maneuver I have practicing many times. It was an honor to reunite those men with their fighting unit.
Do you have a course plotted?
Yes. A place called Hell. At least, Ida told me to go to Hell, so that is my plan.
Where's everybody?
Ida is in the briefing room, and Isaac is in the weapons bay.
See you later.
Telling me, is this Ida the same Ida who won the Battle of Tycho and brought victory in the Strider Wars?
Although she doesn't like to be reminded of it.
She must have been very young in human years.
She was.
Why is she not a general in your army?
She has a little problem with authority. But don't worry, she's working on it. Huh?
Hey, boss.
Ready for the loadout?
Still working on it. Why don't you get your briefing from Ida first?
Ready for the briefing?
Let's do it.
We are approaching Hell, a frozen moon orbiting the planet Gigan, a gas giant in the ISO star system. Elysium is an Axon Corporation research facility on Hell that works closely with the TCA, the organization we also proudly serve. Commander Hawkins says there have been no transmissions from the station for 18 hours. Our mission is to find out why. The base has 4 research modules located around a central hub. Each of the labs focuses on a different area of weapons research. Here's a look at the surrounding terrain. You'll sit down here. This bridge leads into the base. By the way, the commander mentioned the researchers are working on an artifact that sounds a lot like the one we recovered from Sanctuary. You don't suppose they could be related, do you? That's it. Isaac should have your weapons ready. God knows he's had enough time.
to Elysium Weapons Research Facility. Please have your green identification badge displayed at all times.
Ida, did you remember to pack my green identification badge?
Yup. Should be right next to your pink library card. Don't worry about it. I'll hack the security system and they'll never be the wiser. Tough security. This might take longer than I thought.
Take your time. Looks like I'll be on this elevator till early next week. How's it coming with that security, Ida?
Still hacking. Done in a minute.
Guys?
What the? Hang on, John.
Please remain motionless for weapon scan. Scanning. Weapons detected. Relinquish all weapons. 30 seconds.
Sounds like they mean it, Ida.
Relinquish all weapons.
They really don't like guns.
Damn.
Anytime you're ready, Ida.
I'm working on it.
Ida!
Got it.
Security override. Disengaging defense systems. Thank you, and have a nice day.
So, did you have it all along? Or do you just like making me sweat?
Go to hell, Dalton.
Already there, Toots.
Access denied.
Ida, can you hack through this door?
Schematics look like spaghetti. You'll have to figure something out on your end.
Are you?
John Dalton, TCA Marshal. Who are you?
Jensen. Maintenance for Area 9.
Where is everybody?
Dead. They're all dead.
What happened?
Alarms went off. They told me to barricade the door. And then there was an explosion. I crawled here to get fixed up, but I must have passed out.
Can you walk?
Yeah, I think so.
I have to check out the rest of the facility. How can I get past the fire in the ops area?
You can go through the control room on the second floor. I know the security code. There's a lift on the other side.
Okay, follow me. You heard the man, Ida. Everyone's dead.
I guess that explains the radio silence.
But what killed them?
I'm picking up life forms further in. My guess is you'll soon find out.
I'll open the door for you.
Most recent log entry. Playback.
Help! Emergency. This is Elysium. We need military support. The experiments went bad. Some of them got out and now they're everywhere. We built a blockade, but we don't know how long it'll last. Please, send help.
They're coming through! Let them come! No, don't!
Playback complete.
Doc, it's dead. I can't take this. What's that? They're in the walls. They're coming back. Look out!
gas for you to get by.
Thank God you're here.
Great. Something else to watch out for. Good God, is this where they're all coming from?
No, not enough pods. They're too small to hold the big ones. They must be coming from further in.
Never seen anything like them.
No one has.
Say what?
It's brand new DNA. I'm reading traces of a weird radiation that's changed their genetic structure.
Great, I'm fighting giant killer mutant spiders.
Emergency lockdown in effect.
The control room is on the top level. You'll have to get up there and override the lockdown.
Now entering materials laboratory. Bulkheads sealed.
What a mess. How will you get up to the control room?
That's why I get the big bucks.
This doesn't look good. You'll have to find another way up.
Emergency lockdown in effect. Emergency override 347 accepted. Lockdown disengaged.
I found out. They're running a high-energy beam through one of those artifacts to test it on different materials, atmospherics, and animals. Atmospherics laboratory. Emergency override 347 accepted. Lockdown disengaged.
Way out, Ada.
The main route is blocked, but the schematics show an access hatch at the end of the plasma beam tube. Can you squeeze yourself down there?
Who pulls me out if I get stuck?
Not me. Devon and Isaac can draw straws.
Biological specimen containment breach.
So this is where the spiders are coming from. It's a breeding farm.
Biological experiments. Little ones walk through the beam and suddenly they're huge.
Somehow they got out.
Not only that, but this beam has been split. It has only a fraction of the original's power. If one of these creatures makes its way to the source, there's no telling what might happen to it.
But that's where the artifact is. So that's where I gotta go.
Sector Commander is on hyperlink. He wants to talk with you.
Lead the way.
Be sure to give him a good salute. I'll let you decide how many fingers to use.
Or do her thoughts affect your molecules at a quantum level?
No, it's not like that. She treats me like scum. A long time ago, maybe.
I am very confusing.
What are you confused about?
All these corporations, mercenary forces, alien races. I am mixing them over.
Can't tell the players without a program, eh? Okay, let me give you some quick background on each of them. As Earth expands in this sector of space, different corporations are establishing colonies on uninhabited planets. They do everything from creating vacation resorts to mining exotic ores to terraforming. We and the Terran Colonial Authority patrol between the planets to keep the peace. The corporations try to get away with a lot out here, and they hire mercenary forces to help them get their way. We often find ourselves fighting the mercs to defend civilians who work for their own corporation. If we run into something we can't take on alone, we call in the Marines. Axon is on our side. They're a private company who works hand in hand with our military to research and develop new weapons. The Leandri Corporation is a heavy industrial and mining combine with installations on dozens of planets. They defend their interests with an army of genetically engineered female warriors who have been raised since birth to be fighters. The Leandri Angels are cold, dispassionate, and highly efficient. They're among the elite of industrial mercenary forces. The Izanagi is a broad-based conglomerate modeled on the ancient Japanese Keiretsu. They're into whatever makes money, and they protect themselves with an elite corps of merc soldiers fanatically loyal to the corporation who call themselves Ghost Warriors. The Scar are a power-hungry race who have been trying to expand into this sector of space. Normally, their highly tribal social structure prevents them from working together. But recently, we've seen unusual examples of cooperation between the clans, which can only spell trouble for us. Their warriors are all highly independent, intelligent, and very dangerous fighters. The Azarians are borderline psychotic aliens who seem to live to fight. They had conquered a small area of space and subjugated a few minor races. Then they ran into the Scar and became slaves themselves. With their sadomasochistic tendencies, we're not at all sure they mind. The Kai are an old, semi-nomadic race that has spread from planet to planet, taking a keen interest in the archaeology, folklore, and traditions of each. They stay on the fringes of society, however, and make their way by performing menial tasks wherever they go. They are not a known aggressor race, and they're not indigenous to Hell. We think they're just creatures who were imported from off-planet to the labs and then mutated under the influence of the energy beam and the artifact. Huh?
Do you want to activate the hyperlink with the sector commander?
Fire it up.
Go ahead and use this keyboard. Once you're hooked up, I'll wait by the door to give you the illusion of privacy.
Good work recovering the artifact, John. Let me give you some history. A little over a year ago, our Axine Corporation discovered 2 of these artifacts and set up labs on Hell and Janus to study them.
What do these things do?
No one knows. We know they're virtually indestructible, and that they emit energy in a way we haven't begun to understand.
How many of them are there?
7. Buried on different planets for millions of years. Unfortunately, the Izanagi and Leandra corporations caught on, and have started massive hunts on their own.
How do the Scar fit in?
They know we want them, so they want them too.
So what comes next?
You may yet get your wish, John. General Drexler is temporarily recommissioning your ship as a Marine corvette. As of now, you and your crew are all temporarily restored to your former ranks.
Will it be permanent?
Perhaps. I've been breveted to the Marines as well, and your orders will come through me. Afterwards, I'll go back to the TCA, but you might be in for good. I've already briefed Ida on your next destination. Good luck, John, and good hunting.
Yes?
Now what can you tell me about Acheron?
Acheron is the strangest planet in the sector. It's a T-class world orbiting the star NC-867. What's interesting is that the surface of the planet is covered by a single gigantic organism that has breathing tubes the size of subway tunnels and spores as big as starships. The Izanagi Corporation has been methodically killing this creature as they terraform the planet. They've built a ring of giant chemical reactors to convert the atmosphere to Earth-standard oxygen-nitrogen levels, which the organism doesn't seem to tolerate. I've pulled some images from a Marine scout probe. Days ago, all terraforming efforts stopped, and the Izanagi forces converged on a single dig site. We believe they have found an artifact and are about to take it off-world. We are cloaking in 1 day ahead of a Marine attack force. Our mission is to gather intel only. Do not get close enough to be detected. Do not engage in combat. The station is guarded by Izanagi ghost warriors who have no love for us at all. Your dropship will land about here. You can take this road up to the facility, and from there, you'll be on your own. Be careful, John. I've asked Isaac to give you my pistol, Grace. She and I have been through a lot together, and I'd feel better knowing you have her down there to back you up. Isaac is ready for you, and Aban has some questions. If you haven't spoken with him yet, you can probably find him on the bridge. Good luck.
Let me get this straight. They're desperate to get this thing, so we're gonna blow it up?
We're just gonna give it a nudge. Pry it loose.
And they don't think the creature will mind?
I guess we'll find out.
Then let's get it over with. This place gives me the creeps. What's going on up there? Report!
Temporary weapons malfunction, sir. The Femerite transducer blew, but we cross-patched it with the trilithium ionizer.
Who is this?
New recruit, sir. Just arrived.
Intruder topside. Phoenix 2, move out!